Hey and welcome back. Welcome back to the Academy of Witchwood. My name is Guilford, and last time we visited an ancient city, getting our hands on the next step of high-level bookshelves. So, like I said last time, it's getting time to tackle the end. And that's really the goal for today. I'm going to do exactly the same like that we did last time. I'm going to use a tablet of locate structure with a bunch of eyes of Ender. I just could use eyes like normally, or I could triangulate the fortress, but I want to use some Ars Nouveau to go ahead and do this. So we are going to use a wayward compass. So let's go ahead. Use a tablet and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyes of Ender to get ourselves a wayward compass to the nearest end fortress. So, the other 12 eyes I have prepared to actually, open the portal to the end. And, then we will see how the end looks like. We will kill ourselves an Ender Dragon. I definitely want to look for some end cities so that we, can get ourselves a few shulkers, as well as some dragon heads. What are you doing here? Get lost. I would say, let me get some things together and I will see you near the end fortress, which is, by the way, directly in direction to our spawn point. And here in the middle of the savannah, it seems like we found our end portal. If we take a look here at the compass, at the wayfinder, you can see if I just walk around this tree, the needle points pretty much to the tree. So I guess if we just dig straight down here, we will get where we want to go. And with a little bit of night vision, you probably can see a little better. So first of all, let's put all the things here in my inventory and see if we can find some cool things here. Some gems, a few mushrooms. Sure, why not? And a wing of the wild stalker. Ooh, an emblem of devotion. We're getting some new artifacts. Ring of the spectral walker, the illusionist's mantle, the wing of the wild stalker will give us the ability to do double jumps and get into elytra flights. I mean, we do have pretty much this effect on our gear currently with the double jump and elytra on our chest plate here. But I could imagine if you were to find this earlier, you can put it on the body slot and it actually gives you a Wilden wing on your back. This is cool. I think I actually keep this. The rest of those I'm putting into my storage for now. Let's see what else we can find. looting this place for like half an hour already, I realized that I'm still very high up. I mean, I'm here at the point where I originally dug down first, and this is definitely the place where the stronghold should be. But I think this is not the stronghold. I think this is just a randomly generated structure that is very stronghold-like, but I think I need to go deeper. Let's just dig down. Let's see where we end up to. Because I do have the feeling that I just need to go in the direction of bedrock. And here we have the stronghold, and here I get the achievement I Spy. Huh. Okay. So, now I am where I wanted to be in the first place. And now I get different loot. All right. Oh, well. And to be honest, this looks a lot more like a nice stronghold than the other one was. Let's see if I can finally find the room I was searching for. And finally, we have the end portal. I will break the spawner. I don't want any silverfish getting on my nerves. And I'm also going ahead and use a warp scroll to set the location. I don't know, maybe right here. So that I can create a portal at home. Without further ado, let me take out my ender eyes and fill up this portal frame to the brim. This looks pretty cool. I don't see an ender dragon. Oh. I think it's just getting summoned. Yeah, there we have it. All right, let's get up one of these pillars. And I did create a spell that I would like to test, which, if everything goes well, can disable all of these end crystals at once. And this is based on the idea that it will link everything together. Well, that didn't work. I got hit and now I got a bunch of bony effects. Whoa, I'm fast. Let's see. Now it does link quite a bit. Did I get all of them? I think I got all of them. The spell I used will just move the end crystals up so that the Ender Dragon doesn't recognize them anymore. And, well, now we can just kill him. These arrows deal a lot of damage. Oh wow, they deal like a lot of damage. And that's it. To be honest, I didn't expect this bow, even though it is pretty strong, to like 4-shot the Ender Dragon. Impressive. Alright. Let's see if our Ender Dragon dropped something. Just a little bit of XP. And obviously the egg. So, good old torch trick. What else do we need? Just placing down the torch, dropping the egg on it, and there we have our dragon egg. The dragon egg actually can be used with golden dragon scales to create a arcane dragon egg. I do not know yet what we can do with that. Other than that, we can create alchemical sulfur for dragon eggs to be able to replicate them, which we will definitely do before crafting it with anything. And then we can just decorate our home with it, or summon more Ender Dragons, whatever we want. But this was a short fight. And actually pretty easy. I can really recommend a Seeker bow to hit the dragon, because it can't really escape that. Now, the only thing left is to get into the outer end. I can see there in the distance we have our original island. So I think I'm just going the opposite direction and see if I can find an end city. What I need right now is either some chorus, which I can smelt down to get some purple blocks, or just to find an end city. As soon as we can get our hands on some purple, it is really easy because I can use locate structure to find myself an end city. But without that, well, I'm just flying around. And here we have some chorus fruit. So let's go ahead. First of all, deactivate the magnet. I'm throwing 4 pieces of chorus fruit down, and I'm just using my smelt rune to get myself some popped chorus fruit, and with that some purple blocks. What do you want? Oh, you're actually the boss. Okay. I can understand why you attack me. But where are you going? I thought you wanted beef. Come here. Ah. Coward. Alright. With that, we can just use our ritual brazier and a tablet of locate structure with a purple block to get ourselves a wayward compass for the next end city. Alright, so where do we go? This way. And I think I see a ship. This is exactly what I'm searching for. Yay! The city at the end of the game. Well, I don't think we are at the end of the game yet, but I'm certain that I have myself a dragon head. And collecting myself some end rods will not hurt at all. After collecting everything I needed, being a dragon head and an elytra, let's head back home through the official way. And with that, this is the end. And here we are. The games just said this is the end. I like to disagree. I don't think this is the end. I think this is just one rather small step on our journey to become an archmage. But what we have just gotten is the option to reach the pinnacle, which gives us much more luck and experience gained, but will also give monsters additional armor, armor toughness, armor pierce and protection pierce. But it will increase our chances of mythic gear and perfect purity gems by a whole lot. So let's activate the pinnacle so that enemies might survive more than one shot. With the dragon head we just gotten and a fan, we can use bulk dragon breathing, which can transform magma cream into ender pearls, create crying obsidian, turn apples into chorus fruit, create endstone, and also just fill empty bottles with dragon's breath. So that's why I wanted this dragon head to be here. But we do not have a create setup other than our honey factory currently, so I'm not going to go for that right now. I would like to upgrade my bookshelves. To do that, we need to create some end shelves, and I need a draconic end shelf, which actually includes a dragon head. So I will use the first one for that, because I need this to reach level 100 for enchantments. Everything else just brings me up to level 90. Let's get ourselves one draconic end shelf. With this, our max level for Eterna has reached level 100. Now the only thing I need to do is to enchant anything. And the thing I want to enchant is either the Pyrium Staff or the Great Thighs. So I either need to get my hands on a Hellraiser, which means I need to fight Tyrus, the first Soulbearer, or I need to fight him for the Pyrium. So either way, I got ahead and crafted myself a Cinderous Soulcaller. I will get back into the Nether, I will get back into the Citadel, and today I'm going to defeat him. Let's go. Here we are. And this time, for real, let's fight Tyrus. Echo of Tyrus, the first Flamebearer. This entrance animation looks so cool. Let's see if we can get him down. And this one actually can take a punch. I'm very happy about that. But it seems like he's not too good with being levitated. Alright, that looks like a second phase. That's so cool. I do love this fight, even though it is probably over not too long ago. Come on, Tyrus. There we go. There we go. Give up, my friend. I got myself the Zine of the Betrayer. I got myself a decrypt key to open the vault, a bunch of Arcane Essence, Cinder Essence, and a Divine Soul Shard. But not the Scythe. So I will fight this one again. And then I went ahead and killed Tyros another 9 times. And I recorded everything, and then the recording corrupted. So I tried to recapture a few of the things I did after the fight you just saw by using the replay mod, but let me just walk you through. So I killed Tyros, I killed him another 3 times, I went ahead and opened the vaults in the layer below, and I collected like a ton of loot. These vaults seem to get the luck effect applied, and I do have a bunch of luck, so yeah, that worked out. I got a bunch of gems, I got a bunch of tools and armor and artifacts. Yeah, I didn't get the size that I wanted. Then I went ahead and killed him another 6 times. And after the 10th kill, I finally got the deceived thighs. After that, I ported home. I actually died once in between, but I got to recover everything. I ported home and I brewed myself some timeless slurry. I didn't even know that I had to, but hey, I'm an alchemist, aren't I? And with that, I upgraded the size to a Hellraiser. And this is this beauty here. So now I not only have a Wilden Wing on my back, but also a scythe. I really look like a Grim Reaper right now. I'm very happy about that, to be honest. I went ahead and enchanted this scythe with level 100 in my enchantment table. I checked off the enchant something with level 100. And then I killed a zombie while recording and transformed a bunch of land into a skulk. Yeah, the site had an enchantment called Catalysis, and it seems like, well, you spread skulk whenever you kill anything, which resulted in me de-enchanting the scythe and re-enchanting it again. So the total effect now is this. The bloodletting Hellraiser of the Frostlands inflicts bleeding, casts Flaming Strike whenever I hit something, and has every nice enchantment that I wanted. I have not yet filled the empty sockets, and as you can also see, I upgraded this one to Mythic level. It deals 35 damage. I'm very happy with this. I got my thighs complete, filled up all what I wanted to do in this episode. The last thing I did is I went to the fountain and I added Froschlegende to my... Ouch! What's going on here? You really want to die, don't you? Yep, that's what happened if you mess with the thighs. Yeah, I added the third person over here being Froschlegende. There will be an episode focused purely on frogs in the future, so make sure to watch that. With this, I would say well, I hopefully can record the next episode completely again. Thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my end journey as well as the fight against Tyros and my new toy that I have in hands here. I'll see you next time. I'm signing off. Have a great day, have a great evening, wherever you're in the world. Bye bye.